questions on how to stream, ask Andy because he's the man. Yeah, so I got my my Brutal 60 in today. I didn't expect it. I literally started the stream and then I got the mail notification that it popped up. I was telling the guys last night that it showed up like it had no updates on it at all. It didn't say where it was. It just said that it's in transit in USPS system. But just a second ago it popped up. So I'm trying to take off my label now. Let's go. I just want to unbox it while I'm on the stream. Is the music playing now? Man, this chat is driving me nuts though. See if I can get that to pop out. Pop out chat. There we go. I'm just gonna add that in. It's a browser. Bam. It's kind of lame, but I guess it'll do for now. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna disconnect this now. It's been a long day, man. So I ended up going to the flea market. Yeah, it's kind of weird too because if I don't do this, then the contrast of the EOS R will go a little bit too much. See how it gets kind of noisy? Or maybe it's not noisy on your end. Maybe it's just on my end that I see it. So that's why I kind of overdo it. But also, I think it kind of throws it off. Yeah, we went to the flea market today, man. And I love going to flea markets because I just like finding random stuff that's kind of cool and interesting. But we ended up going today. They had like, there's nothing. They have like the vendors for food and stuff. The food was alright, but it's kind of sad. So I'm really happy that I got this today. Where's my knife? I'm looking like a goober. What do you say I speak like you? That doesn't make any sense. Is my voice like storytelling? Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, man, I went to the friggin' flea market today. We ended up going there. There's pretty much like nothing, right? Usually like when we go to flea markets and stuff for my kids, you know, they have like a bunch of like toys and stuff. And like I don't know, they can just get whatever toys they want. There's nothing. It's kind of sad. Ooh, this is a nice box. I just doxed myself again, man. This is the second time I've done that. It's literally like right there. Anyways, don't clip that. Don't clip it. Damn, I didn't know this came with a case. Does it always come with a case? Yeah. Lesson learned, man. So this is stuff I don't know, dude. This is like what I'm learning. A big part of it. And it's cool for me because it's like, you know, it's like a hobby for me. I really wanted to try it and see how it goes. Yeah, that's freaking nice, man. I like how the box all looks plain and bland on the outside. And they have nice designs inside. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's amazing, dude. Yeah, check that out. We'll compare it to the NK65 case. That's crazy though. I mean, I do feel like this one's a lot thinner. It's got less space in between, but I mean, as far as cases go, it's pretty decent. Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember watching all the videos on the Savage 65 that you had. I always wanted that, so this is like my first entry into that. So this is kind of interesting. Man, I don't know if I'll be able to build this today though. So Darian's been hating on me for using arrows in my Tofu 60. So I'll probably have to end up redoing one of my DZ60s and converting that to ANSI, or I was thinking about going to Sangang. Wing Gang, Tang Gang. Oh, nice. Polyfill. Okay. Yeah, I saw that you did the video on it where you filled your Savage 65 with polyfill and how it's recommended by UPAS. So that's interesting. Bro. This is cool. I've never received a keyboard like this. This is pretty cool to me. Well, I got the NK65 similar, but I mean, they wrap it. It's like baby taken care of. It's kind of nice. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. This is nice. I'm leaving the tofus behind, guys. It's still a budget board, but I don't know. Yeah, I literally just like fingerprinted that already. I like it. Am I glowing yet? Yeah, I agree, man. This is nice. I actually think the Anno is way better too. I didn't realize how big of a difference the Anno was gonna be. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if we can get that guy to focus in. But I mean, dang, dude, look at those fingerprints already. Yeah, I think it's a really fine Anno compared to like KBD fans or the NK65. It seems very, very smooth. It's not like a rough Anno, so I like that. That's nice. Super nice. It does look like a Mario pipe. I guess. Did it. There we go. Yeah, man. I like it. For $200, that's really good, man. I like it. It's got the space in between. So I guess I would be doing burger mounts on this, right? Paint it green. No, you don't say that. Do some Rust-Oleum. So this is space for the burger mounts. I honestly wasn't planning to do this today, but it came in the mail, so we're gonna do this. I don't know if I want to build it. I mean, I have the plate that we can do it with, but I don't know if we will or not. Andy, thanks for the follow. Ooh, Dylan Win, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Okay, yeah, so we do have our O-rings for the burger mounts. Nice. Heck yeah. Came with the Allen wrench too. The FR4 plate. Yeah, I was watching your stream the other night about the Model 8. I mean the Mode 80 Model 8. With the FR4 plates done like this around the edges. That's nice. Don't strip my screws. Okay. I mean I'm actually really delicate with my screws. I literally turn it to where it's like it just starts to get tight and then I stop because I'm not gonna be using this thing in a fashion where I feel like it's gonna be loosening itself, and especially if you're doing the burger mount, you have that expansion in between to cause pressure from it doing that. Oh, Cannon Keys sticker. Check that out. Yeah. And some silica gel, guys. This is pure silica gel, 100%. Do not eat it though, okay? So you'll get one of these in every package of the Brutal 60. So make sure you save this. Yeah. Pretty nice. I'm hyped right now. This is exciting. I mean, should I just build? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's funny, man. 'Cause, yeah, for me, dude, I've stripped so many screws on cars and had to repurchase the bolts or screws that I'm very cautious now. I built a GS 500 motor. I rebuilt the whole motor. I put it back together, and on the last two screws, I over torqued the valve. I mean not camshaft. The was it camshaft? Damn, I'm at a loss. But anyways, I over tightened it, and I stripped that out in the head, and I had to retake down the whole thing and buy a new head and replace it. It was ridiculous. You thought the silica gel was salt and seaweed? Actually, it reminds me of that. I remember, and all the, I don't know if you guys eat the seaweed packs. They have the little seaweeds in there. Those are pretty good. Yeah, seized or cross-threaded. Ugh, that's the worst. That is literally the worst. Okay. So I don't know. Should I put this together or should I do the KBD67 with the cherry retools? I think I might wait on this one for another day because I'd like to get everything prepped and ready. I don't know. Which switches do you think would match really well with these? I'm curious. I didn't. I went with the ANSI. Yeah. So I'm going to go ANSI. Yeah, I actually, after the fact, after I spoke with Darian, I think he converted me to Tengen. So maybe I can find one later. But for now, I'm going to be doing ANSI. I think it probably would have been smarter if I did that. But, I mean, at least I can still do the split shift. And possibly use those as arrows. But we'll see. I think that is a better look. I wish I had a double win keyless, but another day. All right, I'm going to put this away and save this for later because I want to make sure I get all the switches that I want on this. I think from what I'm doing today is I'm going to be pulling out the KBD67 switches, which are the silk yellows. I might swap those tops with milky whites. Is the music too loud, guys? Let me know. I might swap those tops with milky whites, but I'm still thinking about that. I don't know if it's worth the effort or not. So we're going to put this guy back. We're going to put it back in its safekeeping. Yeah, I saw the one that Darian posted yesterday where it's got the, was it the 1U center on the bottom? That one's pretty nice. So I think if I do get that plate, I will do that. I've got 4 DZ60 boards right now. Most of them are just my first boards that I've just used to repair, but I'll probably do that on a different stream. I just don't want to. I don't want to rush it now and bork this one or scuff it. So we're just gonna go ahead and do what we have planned. But this is just a preview, guys, of what's to come. I'm pretty excited. This is nice. All right. Oh, you know what? I didn't wrap it. I didn't wrap the diaper on it. Got to put the diaper on the baby, guys. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is new for me. I'm not used to this. I feel so special now. It was kind of crazy though. The group buy for this was pretty wild. A bunch of us were on Andy's Discord, and we were able to get into it, so it definitely helped. If you guys haven't checked out Andy's page, definitely check it out. He's got the fastest updates available that I've found. All right, I'm gonna zip this guy up. You go back to your home, and we're gonna grab the KBD67. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Panda. Yeah, I was thinking doing the NK Silk yellows with milky yellow tops because I have both. And what I'm doing with this, I'm actually gonna be pulling these out. These are silk yellows in this KBD67. I haven't lubed them yet, so that's another thing. But I think they would be a really nice sounding one. Andy's been posting all these FR4 boards, and I haven't had an FR4 board, so I want to try to mimic that sound as much as possible. It's got a really nice stock to it, so I think that'd be nice. Let's go ahead and pull these keycaps. So this guy right here, I mean, these are my first GMK keycaps, which are the GMK lasers. I like them a lot, but I don't know. For me, I feel like the lasers, they're more suited for like a purple board or something that's got some kind of Sorry. Some kind of like other color. I don't know. I might go back to throwing it into a blackboard one day, but that's what I have for now. And I mean, they could go back into the brutal. We don't know. We don't know where the world's gonna bring us, but for now, the story ends. GMK laser. Did that go with the music? I was trying to go with the mood of the music right there. Like Old Yeller. Also, with this keyboard, I did so much split. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh, I was testing out one of my retools. Which springs? So these Retooled blacks are actually the 65 gram 14 millimeter from TX, and then on the creams that I put in the NK65, these are actually 67s. And I think they sound pretty decent. To me, they do. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I missed a couple of y'all's messages. I just realized it. Oh, man, I just saw Andy's message. It was auto-modded. All right. Yeah, I think, honestly, I like the 67s. But I feel 65 to 63 may be my preferred weight. 67s feel a little bit closer to 73 of the original stock springs of the creams. I mean, they're not horrible, but I think it's more manageable like throughout the day. Because I literally use my keyboards all day. I work from home, so I don't know if you see it, but I have the KBD67, it's KBD8X Mark II here. This is my daily driver, and then I'll like alternate between these guys. So I literally use my keyboards all day. So sometimes if I'm like typing all day, like I literally just sit here and type all day, emails. I'll put some scripts together, things like that, and like my arms, even though I'm swole, like you can see the swollenness in my arms, it gets exhausted. Okay, those muscles, they need a break sometimes, and having heavy springs doesn't help. Yeah, I do also feel like the sound for me, just the way that I type, I feel like the sound changes with the way that I hit the keys too. Yeah. I'll try the 62 also. I think these are, if I'm not mistaken, these are 65? Not sure. I know that I saw Black Simon was hating on the alpacas with gold springs, so I understand that. I've never had an issue with the actual springs falling into, I mean the actual gold plating, like falling apart into the springs, so it'll be interesting. This board is super dirty. Can you guys still see this? Let me zoom in a little bit, and then we'll turn this guy down. One sec. I'm gonna adjust my lighting real quick. Seems a little too bright. Also, just a heads up. If you see my haircut is all bad, it's because I did it myself. It's totally normal. I do it all the time. I'm really bad at it. But I don't want to spend money or go anywhere that might get me sick, so that's what it is. Panda, what time is it for you right now? I'm curious. Also, if the music is too loud, feel free to let me know. It's kind of hard to distinguish from myself. 2050, nice. That's 8 p.m. Okay, thank you. I was like, damn it, I gotta do math again. So I've been doing pre-calculus. Oh man, pre-calculus is crazy. I've been doing pre-calculus all week, last week and this week. It's been tough. So I finally get a break to do this. I've been wanting to do this build for a while because I really want to try these Retooled blacks. I picked these up from Bolsa Keyboards. Really, really nice switches. So this is going to be interesting. The nice thing though is I'm pretty much just going to leave these in for now, and then I'm going to swap out the corners and add in supports, and then we'll just keep inserting. That way I don't have to pull the whole thing apart. So we're going to do that route. I'm going to try to clean this guy up a little bit too. It does have a little bit of dirt in there, so I'm going to brush some of that off. I'll try to, if I ever pull the caps off, I always do a little brush. I did do the Band-Aid mod on this. I could probably redo that, but it sounds pretty decent still, so I'll just leave it as it is. Yeah, I just take a CSI brush and just get all that hair out. I have 2 dogs. Yeah, that's true. Well, you know, that's you know what's funny? I actually work for a facility that uses 24-hour clock all the time. I never use it, but they use it like all the time. I need to though. And their alphanumerics are really, really good because they have to speak in that so that when they do calls or emergencies, they can do that. It's more accurate. All right. That is cleansed. We have cleansed the brass plate. So I picked this up from Novel Keys also. I don't know if it's a normal or if I'm doing this wrong, but lately these guys have been bending a lot, and also like it's literally impossible not to scratch your plate with these, unfortunately. So we're gonna try to do this as clean as possible. Let me get my crotch out of the shot and see if we can get these set up correctly. Oh, that came out pretty easy. Dude, the last plate, Panda, I don't know if you were here for that one. When I did that tofu, literally the toughest plate I've ever installed switches on. It was ridiculous. The switches wouldn't go in, and if I had to take them out, it was a nightmare. So I have the Tofu 60 in one of my previous builds. It's behind me right there. I can grab it later, but I just put in some NK Silks in there, but the plate that I got was like in a group buy that I got from Drop, and I think that, and I mean, maybe it was just me or maybe it was the shipping. I think it was like they didn't cut out the slots big enough or correctly, because the switches would not go in. Like I was literally like breaking my thumbs to get them in. And like in the bottom row right here was like the switches were uneven, so I had to go after the fact and use like a little bit of filing so I can get the space correct. Oh, it was crazy, man. But I think I got it fixed up pretty good now. I just gotta clean it up a little bit. I think there's like one button that I need to fix. Yeah. So I won't be buying a plate from Drop again. It's kind of sad because when I first got into the community, you know, Drop was like literally the go-to for everybody. But lately, like literally within the past couple of months, like there's nothing but complaints for Drop and their business. Like I think like the first sign of failure was the whole fiasco with the pandas. Yeah. Yeah, I guess for... Oh, sorry. Let me fix this real quick. I guess for newcomers, it was a go-to. When I initially... I think it was... Man, how long ago was it? 2014 was when I first heard about them. That was kind of my first intro into it. But I never purchased a custom keyboard kit. Man, I don't know if these blacks might be having issues with going into this Milmax, now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna fit. We might have to do the brittle today. Oh, there we go. That was odd. I guess it was just broken. Alright, so we're just gonna pop these guys in. Yeah. It's kind of crazy though. I don't know. I think I talked to you the other night. You know, Holy Pandas, when I first came in, those are like, for me, when I first came in, it was like, those are god tier switches. They're amazing. And then I built them. And it was very meh. But it is interesting to see, you know, I look at it now, the difference in my point of view. I do have a lot of my own subjective preferences, but there are some things that are objectively better than others. Yeah, they are definitely hyped. I mean, they do sound, and they do have like a really good feel. But I don't think it was worth the amount of money that I paid for them. Like, I would prefer like a super nice JWK or alpaca in comparison. Yeah, and you know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. My first keyboard build was an attempt at making something that sounds similar to the Tfue keyboard, which actually this guy, it's not too far off. It sounds pretty decent once I did the creams. But it was rough, man. It was definitely rough. I got this. I think the first board I put it in was this guy right here, this KBD67. But it was not as good as I thought it was gonna sound. The Tfue switches. Yeah, that's right. When I came into the hobby, HPs were still cheap, and month after month they were $6 a pop. Wow, that's crazy. I did not know that. So I guess the ones that I built were the OG Pandas. Those were the Yak Mints with the Halo Clear stems. Yeah, some of these guys are not very friendly with the Milmaxes for some reason. I don't know why that is. I guess I just gotta wiggle it in. Yeah, I think the name... Yeah, the name definitely sells it. I agree with that. Holy Pandas. But you can kind of understand the meaning of it, yeah. OG Pandas have inver on their housing. Oh, I didn't know that. So... I have one OG switch. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so I was talking to Chris from Tejas chat. He was saying that he considers the Yak Mint Panda, or the Yak Pandas, because I guess it's just a color difference, and the Halo Clears as the OG. But that makes more sense to me, that there's like a legitimate first version of it. So what's the deal? I see a lot of videos with Inver parts. I haven't really read up on that. That's something that I should probably do. I know that's something I need to read up on. I just haven't done it lately. Man, some of these switches, maybe it's not collapsed all the way. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, it's because I filmed these, and I think that the cases aren't closed all the way. Yeah, that's what it is. So I wanted to do like a full black on black build, and that's why I'm doing this. Not because Cherry Agmex blacks are black, but because it'll sound good too. Okay. Yeah, I know I saw a bunch, like when I first started watching videos, Wildcat would do a bunch of videos on the Inver items. So that's interesting. I've been finding a lot more stuff lately too. I mean, what's so cool about it, and what I really enjoy, is like there's so much knowledge that can be shared. There's so many things that are different that you can try. Like Frankenstein and switches is like a huge thing. I like it, but I also like the simplicity of not doing it and just getting something good of what you already have. But I mean, I'm a Frankensteiner, I guess you'd say. I've done a bunch, and I've actually been considering doing it with these yellows. I'm curious though, what are your favorite switches right now, guys? What's the ones that you go to over and over? Yeah, I'm just not a fan of tactiles. I mean, they're nice. I have some T1s. I have the OGs. I mean, I have the, the OGs. I have the Holy Pandas. But I don't know. I haven't been sold yet. Yeah, JDBKs. Yeah, I agree. They're definitely good as is. So, from what I've been reading, a lot of people like to do the... it's mostly sound and smoothness, from what I've been reading, on the tops. I was watching Nathan, Gym Leader Nathan the other day, and he was doing some cool stuff with what's the kale stems in his milky yellows. So he wanted the stems for the sound, I believe, and then he wanted the milky yellows for the smoothness. Yeah. A lot of people are doing just the black bottoms with the milky tops. That's like the ultra combo. Yeah, for sure. I honestly, I haven't... I've got like 140 milky yellows. I haven't put them in a keyboard yet. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know, because I keep getting these JWKs and I'm like, man, these things are already good. I might as well just use these. So I haven't used them yet. PC nylon. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. These, man. These blacks, they feel pretty good. I like them. I like them a lot. Oh, I see. I mean, I guess it would be good if I just picked them out, because I have a bunch of them. I think I remember I bought them from Ilum KB, which is from Singapore, a while back. It took forever, but now it seems like everybody has them. Like literally, like a week after I got mine, they were like in stock everywhere. I haven't checked lately, but I think Divinity had some. And I guess the next question would be like, people use the milky tops. Well, they get the milky switches because they want the yellow springs also. I think that's another part of it. The people like the springs and the yellows. Milky yellows and cherry pick them. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I haven't seen any cherry picked ones yet, so that'd be interesting. I mean, I suppose I can probably try that. I know that a lot of people cherry pick these retooled blacks. It's like what they call harvesting, I guess, from retooled blacks, and they actually harvest from vintage boards. But I haven't seen that with the yellows yet, so that's interesting. I gotta read up on that too. Ooh, man. Let me see something. Is this a single space? Can I do a single space? Because I got a split backspace. I think that should be fine. But if I do a single space on this, I will have to tear this apart. I'm just going to do double space again, because it doesn't bother me that much. And I can always adjust that later if need be. Double space. Or double shift. Man, I should have done a sound test before and after, but it's all good. Alright, so we are set. What do you guys think? Oh, sorry. So that's the black. That's the yellow. JW. That's the silk. The silks are loud. I think that's the stem hitting the top, if I'm not mistaken. And then you can hear the scratchiness of the retooled blacks. I mean, I don't mind the scratchiness. I guess there's like it's like a comfort thing too, and people don't like it, but I honestly don't mind it. It doesn't bother me at all. I'd like to get some vintage blacks, but that's getting much harder. Will they ever get to a point where they make Cherry MX blacks as good as they were when they're vintage from what I've read is just that the vintage blacks are smoother because they have original molds, and the new ones, the molds I guess are not as even. But then I've also read that the vintage blacks are smoother because they've already been used and broken into. Yeah, I agree with you on that for sure. Oh, really? Nice. So I'm curious too, like from what I've been reading, like the Holy Panda hype on Mass Drop, right? People were saying that they're scratchy or this and that because they use the same mold. But I mean, it sounds like Cherry MX they continually reuse the same mold. So what's the big issue there? I guess. And then the same with the inks, right? The black inks, that was like a thing too, where the next round was they didn't upgrade their molds, so they're scratchy. So should they all be redoing their molds like every year or every batch of orders? How does it work? And if so, should they adjust their pricing as such? Because I'm sure those molds aren't exactly cheap to make. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's you know what the best thing about a nice JWK is the fact that you can just lube it up, put it in, and you're good to go. Oh gosh, these creams, man, and these blacks. It was such a pain filming these guys. Oh man, it took forever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I mean, like, we can complain, but I don't know. It just seems like if we want to keep costs down too, I mean, if we want to keep our prices down, that's the sacrifice we gotta deal with, unfortunately. Because it seems like, I mean, Cherry, they make so many. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They are definitely different. It's kind of interesting though that the material that's injected into the molds are affected that much by this material, because I imagine they're all metal or aluminum molds. I think this is the right way. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so stock up on your JWKs now, man. I think that's what everybody's doing, right? As soon as a nice batch of switches comes out. I mean, shoot, look at the yellows and the compared to the alpacas, right? I'm sure there's a big difference in those. I feel like I can tell a difference in the yellows versus alpacas. I mean, the lubricated ones are way different to me. I lubricate mine. I haven't lubricated these, but if I'm going to be putting them into a permanent board, I'll definitely put some 205 in there. Yeah. Sorry, ultra crotch. Didn't mean to do that. All right. Man, I like these Cherry MX blacks on brass. Yeah, I'm excited about the FR4 though, man. That's gonna be really nice. I can't wait for that. Yeah, that's what I did not do. I should have done that. I should have filmed my alpacas and my KBD8X. I think that would have benefited me a lot, but I didn't, unfortunately. I'll do it later though. So I have an FR4 plate here for the KBD8X. This is exciting. I've never used the FR4 plate. So this one and the Brutal are going to be my first FR4 plate builds, so it's going to be interesting. Seems like this is the way everybody's going. But I do like the sound of brass. It's got a unique sound. It's not bad though. Oh, nice. I just wish that they had more plates available, man. They're PCBs. They sell out so fast. Super fast. Oh, really? I'll have to. Did you do sound test on your KBD8X FR4? I need to check that out if you did. I try to. I literally go through some people's pages if they're like new keyboard videos. I don't know. I like to watch their stuff. It's really weird. Like I do like YouTube videos of like camera gear and stuff like that. I never watch anybody else's video, but I do just enjoy watching other people's sound tests. I don't know what it is. I'll sit there for hours just watching sound tests and doing homework and stuff. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, FR4 is just the material that plates are made of. And yeah, from what Panda said, you can find the open source files if they're available, and then you can order those plates through those companies that do plate printing, and then you just get it made yourself. A lot of people do group buy, so it's cheaper. But yeah, you can definitely do that. Oh, nice. Yeah, man. Let me know when you post it, dude. I'm interested in that. I mean, these alpacas in the brass, they sound good. They sound really good. But there's something about the FR4 sound. It's got this really, really nice thok to it. I like it a lot. And I see it more in like Andy's videos and a lot of like the Savage video that I saw on there. Dodo's got a really nice one. He's got a Savage 65 with some FR4 and some Frankenswitches. Sound really nice. I think he said he did creams with some other stem. I can't remember. Dude, these JWK, oh my gosh. Panda, this is so much easier than last time. Yeah, you weren't here, but gosh, yes. This is so much easier. Yeah, and it's a good sounding material. Honestly, like it sounds really good. Brass is cool. Brass is cool, but it seems like just that extra little pop sound that I like that comes from FR4. I don't know how to describe it. How would you describe that extra? It's like, yeah. I mean, I like brass. It's got kind of a dense sound to it. I don't know how to, if that makes sense. But it doesn't accentuate the thok. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely stiff. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't think it's horrible. A lot of my boards are brass. I think I actually have a PLA PCB plate. I haven't used that yet for my KBD67. I would like to get on a group buy for the FR4 for this guy, but that's at a later date. Oh, nice. I haven't gotten any navies yet. Let me know how that sounds. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the switches make all the difference. I feel like the creams sound really good on brass. The JWK sound good on brass, but I think it would sound better if I put them on some FR4. That's just me, though. Alright, come on, little guy. Yeah, some of these switches I probably didn't need to film, but I decided to do all of them, so that's why some of them are kind of separated still. I realize that now. Man, that looks good. Looks good. Wow. Alright, so let me show you guys the... I mean, these are the Retooled blacks. Nothing crazy. Do I have my autofocus on? I do. So I filmed them with the Divinity films. I like them. Sound pretty good. Got a bunch of extras. I always go for 100 now on switches, just so if I wanted to, I can go with my TKLs. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. That's the Band-Aid mod underneath. Might redo that later, but I think it looks pretty good. This guy's, I should probably get a nice wipe on it. I do like the KBD67. The only thing I don't like is the seam I think ever since I've found boards without seams, now it's like I can't enjoy a board with a seam anymore. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's what I want to do with the good thing that I have with the FR4 plate is if I just get a spare PCB, I can just attach it to that FR4 plate, and I can swap out those plates, those combos whenever. Oh, what's up, Tempest? Yeah, I think brass is a big flex too because it's more expensive, heavier material in comparison to like FR4, which is basically just like a fiber material, I guess. I don't know what it's composed of. It definitely feels more money. Like if you got, all right, if you're going to be trading something during the apocalypse, I think brass would get you more money. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, if you want to learn different sounds, I would definitely recommend testing out materials. It'd be kind of cool if you could have like plate testers. Yeah, exactly. You can always melt down the brass. So apocalypse, guys, just a tip. If you're going to be collecting precious metals to trade for food, brass. Go brass. Look for all the keyboard guys. Those keyboard guys, they got 100% brass. You can get your money's worth. That's it. Oh, titanium plates? Is that a thing? Ah, that sounds amazing. Platinum plates. Can we do gold plates? I would love to do a gold plate. Oh, do you really? Is there? I didn't know there was copper plates. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Interesting. Okay. Are you guys reverse spacebar or forward spacebar gang? I'm curious. This is me, guys. That's who I am. That's where I live. Alright, these are so out of whack. Is this? These might be the wrong keycaps. Maybe. Okay, these are the right ones. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, all mine are this way. I've just been used to it, I guess. It's not really that big a deal for me, but I know there is a lot of people. There are a lot of people that don't feel the same way. Oh geez, who didn't put all these in order? Who didn't do this? Oh my God. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter to me, honestly. I think I've actually like just put it on there once and not even realized it, and it didn't hurt me at all. As long, because I mean, I'm just slapping that thing. As long as it hits, that's it. Doesn't matter. Do. Forgive me while I sort through these. So these are the WOB keycaps, white on black. These are literally the best keycaps in the world. If you ever need keycap set and you don't know which one to get, and you got a budget, go WOB. WOB will not fail you. That's my opinion. Oh, really? For gaming, it's more comfortable with the reverse spacebar. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I still don't have a wrist rest. Is it worth it to get a wrist rest? They're kind of expensive from the ones I've seen. For the ones that I want that I've seen. I was thinking about just going for a wood one, but I think it'd be kind of cool to get like a nice custom resin one. Yeah. Well, I mean, most of us grew up on the most of us in the hobby have grown up on the the WoW because the Dell generic keyboards. But I mean, look at this. Look at this color. Look how it matches with the black so well. But also, like, I put it on the KBD8X. You can put it on this white one. Oh, it looks so good, man. Okay, I'll have to pick up one then. Is this the right one? I'll have to look at that. I think that's right. And this is gonna be question mark or shift. We'll just put a shift there for now. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That looks so good, man. Look at the, it just matches so well. Black on black, man. Black on black. If they lay on the desk, you need it. Yeah, so my wrists do lay on the desk. So I probably would need it. I agree. You're definitely right about that. So I'll have to talk to my wife and tell her in the cause for safety, I must has a wrist rest. I must buy one. And the resin custom ones are the only ones that will satisfy my wrists. Yeah, I you know, honestly, I'll probably start out with the wood ones. I know that. What do you guys think of? Okay, for something as simple as a wrist rest, would it be okay if I just went to KP Republic and ordered one from there? Or, I mean, are there other places that I could find one for a good price? I just don't want to go too crazy. Yeah, AliExpress, there are some, like, you know, wrist rests, but I don't know. There is like a lot of animosity towards KP Republic from what I found. I don't mind their stuff though. All right, man. Thanks for joining, Dave. I appreciate it, bro. Nice chatting with you, man. I'll see you on your next stream. Oh, that's the wrong. Take care, bro. Yeah, I like this look a lot. GMMK, really? Okay, I'll have to check that out. That'd be pretty nice. Yeah, because I know that some of these are flush, so I think that'd be pretty good. Most of these are pretty much the same height. That'll definitely be more beneficial. Because, I mean, I literally type all day. Emails, random things, Messenger. And it does get kind of exhausting if you have your hands on there all day. So I agree with that. Ooh, man, it's looking good. I like this look. We're gonna do split backspace. We are doing split. This is the nicest Dell custom keyboard, guys, you've ever seen. I'm excited about this brutal. I might pop on later after I finish homework to do that brutal. I don't know yet. I'm still deciding. Oh, let me check that out. Ooh. Is that the same guy as the Fiel? WT60D. Oh. Did he just come out with that? Oh, so that'll be perfect for the brutal. It's got the nice flex build in there. Very nice. PCB is Wilba. Man. Are they located US? Yeah, I know that everybody's looking for the weird flex. As soon as the brutal announced they were coming out, the weird flex PCBs, they were gone. Nowhere to be found. They disappeared from the face of the earth. Nice, good find, man. I'll have to pick that up after this. Hopefully it's still there. Yeah, I like their designs. They're really nice. I like their setups. I keep having to look at my keys. It's good that I have another keyboard for reference, otherwise I'd be lost. Straight up lost. JKL. I like this look. That's not right. I should not have done that. Ugh. I'm gonna swap out this F right here. Yeah. I prefer just the raised dash. Sounds pretty good so far though. Does it look okay? I don't know, I've always wanted a black on black, and now that I have black, I can do it. I'm gonna do code. Yeah, that alt's too big. Where am I at? There we go. I'm getting lost. Sorry. Control. I'll put you there. And then where's my function? I'll put a code there. I can always adjust that later. F. That was already done. J is done. The scooped. Alright. Where's my K? I had the K earlier. Why am I not seeing it? Where are you at? Gosh, my brain. And I put these guys over too far. Alright. I'm liking this look though. I mean, is it too black? Is it bland? I like it. I think it pops. It's got the brass behind it. I think it looks pretty good. Looks like a, oh, sorry, my hands are greasy or moist. And there's a little bit of shine on these keycaps because I have been using them. Yeah, I agree, man. I like that look. It's got a nice solid look. It's a very modern look, I'd say. I like it. Where am I at? Am I using this? I am. I'm sorry. And then double dots, apostrophe. Good grief. Question mark. Where are you at, question mark? There you are. Found you. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Can you, I wonder if the DZ60, Is there a USB modifier that you can use to just plug in between the USB-C and to the back as like a transmitter in a way? I don't know. It's a good question though. It's curious. 65. Oof. Oof. That's a good question though. I've never done that, but I always wanted a Bluetooth one, just if I did want to go wireless, so that would be interesting. Yeah. I wonder if there is like a mod though, where you can just add a USB spot in between. Where are we at? I don't know if I have a mini shift, a split shift, so I might just have to use actual keys in between. That's lame. I didn't realize that. I don't have a split backspace either. I do have that. Yeah, you said it right. The reception or signal. Cody, just go custom coil cable, bro. That's my suggestion. Is there a reason you want to go Bluetooth wireless though? I'm curious. I'm just trying to get you on another hobby within a hobby. We're gonna put the delete here. Ugh, no. Yeah, I'm just messing. It's all purpose. But if you want coil cables, let me know. I'm supposed to be doing those other ones though. Oh, because I didn't add the stab in this one. I can probably go back later and do it, but this is just what I had the PCB set up previously. So what happened was I mil-maxed each socket, so I did a split shift on this guy, just for practice, but I never changed it back. It's basically a double shift. It's kind of lame. I'm just trying to find the right key that I can use just to fill it in for now, though. Ugh, doesn't look right. A tilde key instead of... Oh! Really? Where am I at? Near insert? Good. That was good. Thank you. Okay. There we go. These are just filled in, but it'll work. It'll do. Now's the fun part. Cleaning up. I think it looks good, though. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Okay. This is the top. It's just a nice, clean look. I don't want to... The laser for me was kind of blown out. It's kind of overdone. It was a little bit too vibrant, which is fine. But I feel like it just didn't match the aesthetic of this case. And this case is kind of like the black on brass color. So I wanted to stick with that. That's why I decided to go with the wob and the Cherry MX sound. I think it sounds good though. I can probably foam in between, but you can hear the scratchiness of it. You said delete instead of pipe key. Oh, this one here? Well, I basically did this because of the way that it's laid out. The bit pipe. Oh, this one. I actually use that one though. Actually, do I use that one? Yeah, I use this one for my math, so that's why I need that one. Yeah, so that's fine. I think that would be a good idea though, if I wanted to use that delete. That's fine. Yeah, I think it looks good. We'll do a quick sound test, see how it sounds. I appreciate it, man. You help me find these keys and place them in the correct order, so that helps a lot. Sometimes when I get so lost and like I'll just throw it together and I have to go back later. A lot of what I do too is like what I do here. Sometimes it's just kind of rough, and then I'll come back later and I'll fix it up to be right after I feel more comfortable with it. Yeah. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah. Dang, I will have to label that. Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, I'll have to label that. But I see what you mean. So I'm using this one here. But honestly, though, I'll probably be using this as a shift regardless. It's just kind of filler. I'll probably have to go back later and I might stab that out. I might put a stabilizer in there. Yeah. So I'm just cleaning up now. Appreciate you guys joining in though. This has been fun. Just a simple build today. It's kind of nice to have a hot swap so you can just swap switches out without having to resolder. So it's a game changer for sure. But I do think that there is a slight sound difference when you hot swap versus when you solder, but it's very minimal. It's not that much. All right, I'm gonna get a bag for these other keycaps, and I'm gonna put these silk yellows in a container also. Let's take a look at that. Oh, I see. Okay. Nice. So dash plus tilde slash. Okay, nice. That would be easier. I think for me though, because I'm so used to that high backspace, I don't know if I could be used to that. We'll see though. All right. Keycaps away. I think I might not have enough space to fill this guy up. So these are just my mix of JWKs. I'll just stack them on top. I'll just fill these guys in. Okay. Yeah, for me though, like I switch between keyboards a lot too, just because I like to use these. So I mean I could try that. I know that a lot of people do that backspace, that lower backspace. I've seen it, but I've never been able to get it right. I tried it a couple times. I just couldn't. I kept going back to that previous backspace, and I would just hit it, and I would put the wrong key in there. I would just like mess my times up. It was crazy. Oh, really? Nice. So what board are you running the split backspace on? I'm curious. All right. Dodo is on. Nice. Half proto PCB for SMK 3rd gen switch. Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool though. That's interesting. I like that. All right, here it is. Let's plug this bad boy in. Let me get these out of the way. Just trying to clear my workspace up. Okay. Muting desktop audio to plug in this. This is the NK65 cable. I just want to try it out, see how it looks. Oh, really? A bare PCB? Yeah, well, it's not supposed to be like blown out brass. I do like how it's kind of a light look, you know what I mean? You don't want it to be overwhelming. So I think that it's kind of a nice touch. A little bit of brass. Yeah, yeah. The Dell look is very bland. That's pretty cool though, man. I like that look. Very minimalist. Heck yeah. It's a clean cable setup too, man. All right. Let's move this guy up. I'm gonna do a quick sound test real quick, and then I'm gonna mute the audio too while I'm at it. Does this look right? It does. So thoughts. What do you guys think? Curious. I'd like to get other people's thoughts first to see what you guys think. For me, I think the switches sound decent. They're a lot quieter than I expected. And maybe because of the films, and I don't think I put too much lube in there. I could have overlubed, but yeah, there are definitely a lot of scratchy switches in there. You can hear it, right? I think I'm gonna disconnect this real quick. Yeah, there are definitely a few that are scratchy. So that's what I get about people saying they cherry pick. Let me turn this off. Sorry. When people say they cherry pick, I think that's what they mean. These guys are scratchy, and I did my best to lube as much as possible, but I can feel in some of these switches too. It's definitely more scratchy. But honestly, I don't mind it. I don't mind scratchy switches. I don't know. I understand people not liking it, but I guess I prefer that little bit of sound that comes out of these Cherry MX Blacks versus not having it. Yeah, I agree. I just went ahead and lube these just because I wanted to see how they would turn out. But yeah. Long term though, I would definitely break them in first before using them, but I mean, I don't mind it at all. I think they sound pretty decent. It's got a nice sound to it. I say it's comparable to like the creams. Not as the creams are actually less scratchy. And I could probably improve the sound of this by adding some more foam in between the PCB and the case. But I think it's not bad. It's not bad. This is definitely a nice keyboard. I think that the weight in it adds a lot of extra sound deadening. But not bad. I'll probably play with this after too to see if I can improve the sound, but I think it sounds pretty good. I don't know if you guys have seen my Cherry MX Corsair sound test and my CM Storm Quickfire. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna mess with those JBDKs later. But yeah, the CM Storm Quickfire, that one is scratchy, like super scratchy. So these retools are definitely a lot less scratchy than that in that sense, but they are scratchy. Not horrible though. And you know, it could get better the more I use these. It could improve. So you could see some improvement in that, but I think it's not bad. HyperX, really? Ooh, HyperX switches? Really? That's interesting. Are they their own custom, like proprietary style switch? Or is it something more? I'm curious. Because I know that the Razors have their own, they have their own style of switch. Oh, nice. Okay. That's interesting. You might have found something, so I might have to go over there and steal some HyperX boards and harvest their switches and do a YouTube video on it. That'd be cool. Razors use Cal. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I mean, I'm not crazy about Cal switches. Other than the creams, that's probably the only ones I like out of them. But I know the stems. People love the stems. Greetech rebrand. Oh. Nice. All right. Well, my Dell keyboard, I think it looks pretty good. I think it turned out pretty decent. I do want to maybe add some more foam in this later and adjust it. Oh yeah, I'm not crazy about optical switches. They have their own weird sound to it. It's kind of like a hollow sound. That's just me though. I feel like it's like a little hollow. Yep. But yeah, KBD67 Mark II. Definitely a good budget purchase. I would definitely say though, in comparison, the Brutal has much better ano. Other keyboards that I've picked up seems to have, I don't know, better QC. This guy's nice, but I feel more quality out of other keyboards. But yeah, definitely a nice board to pick up if you guys are looking for a budget. It's not overly expensive. The KBD67 Lite's coming out. That one's gonna be gasket mounted. It's gonna be mold injected case, and I think that's gonna be like $100. So that's gonna be a good purchase. But yeah. Hope you guys like it. I can do this as my thumbnail. I don't know. It's not gonna work, but yeah, man. Hope you guys like the stream. I might be back later. I don't know if it's gonna be today or not. To do that Brutal. I've got a bunch of homework, so I'll be jumping on that. Hopefully, I won't be too crazy in homework. It's been kind of wild lately, but yeah. I think I'm gonna try to raid somebody real quick if that's cool. Do you guys mind if we raid somebody? I see my boy Dodo is on, so I might raid him if you don't mind. But Jordan, how do I do the raid again? Can you tell me how to raid? I've never done it. This is gonna be a first. Yeah, but no, Dodo, he's got some pretty nice keyboards. He recently built the Polaris. He's got a pretty dope Savage 65 that I've seen. He does some Frankenswitches on, so I think we'll see if we can raid him real quick. I don't know how to raid though. Let me Google this. Oh, let me plug in my keyboard first. Don't scuff, don't scuff. All right. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate you guys joining. I'll try to get a better, not a better, but a new stream up eventually. So appreciate you guys hanging out and chatting, man. I hope it's been informative and you've learned something, and we've had some time to hang out, so this is pretty cool. We're homies now. Pretty good homies. Let me see if I can do this. Raid. And then do. Okay. Is that right? Alright, guys. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys are having an awesome day as well. And I don't know how this works, but we'll try.